Hello everyone and welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Binkabi and this will be a vintage cube single elimination draft. I'm not sure what the vintage cube actually means, but I assume that it would be cards that could be found in vintage, so power cards for example would be something that I would be looking for, but this pack contains none. I think Tesseract would be a pretty solid pick, Snapcaster, Deathrite Shaman, Lightning Bolt and Treasure Cruise. I guess Ravages of War, but I assume there will be mana rocks and stuff. I think I'm just gonna go with the Treasure Cruise. I mean, it is basically ancestral, so it's the closest thing to power that we will get. I don't think Lightning Bolt is that good. Then I could see taking Deathrite or one of the blue cards. Okay. Interesting. Jace is pretty sweet, Ancestral Vision is pretty sweet, Coalition Relic, Izzet Signet and Young Pyromancer. So a lot of good cards here. I think since we passed Tesseract, it will be harder to get Artifact deck going. Since we have Treasure Cruise, I don't think we want Ancestral Vision that much. Jace is obviously pretty strong, I might just take that. Or an Accelerant. I mean, vintage is defined by doing broken stuff fast, so it's, I think it's either one of the mana rocks, and I mean Coalition Relic is better than a Signet, but if you're trying to cast four mana spells first, then I was thinking I'm gonna take Izzet Signet, but I could see taking either of the blue cards, Coalition Relic or Young Pyromancer. And an Armageddon, jeez. Alright, this is also a pack. Armageddon, pretty sweet. Thoughtseize, always a good one. Through the Breach, pretty nice. Nicol Bolas, Rakdos Return. We do have a Shellock Isle though. It's not that hard to get down to 20 or fewer cards. Is it better than Archmage? Probably. Is it better than Thoughtseize? Not so sure about that. I mean, Shellock Isle is nice, but as I said, this format is, I assume, defined by fast things. I think I'm just gonna take the Thoughtseize. I mean, if you can Thoughtseize their best card and then play Treasure Cruise, that's pretty nice. We have a Riftwing, Frantic Surge could be nice if we're going for some kind of storm strategy. Toxic Deluge is also pretty nice. I would like to have like one of those cards if I'm looking to play some slower version of like a control deck. Thada Adele is also pretty sweet. I am considering the Marsh Flats though. Or just take the Frantic Surge. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Frantic Surge. I mean, it leads to the most broken things. Oh, jeez. Oh, their confidence really strong. The ready is a personal favorite. Gift is super good. What can we do here? We only have one artifact so far, so the ready is not super strong, but getting the ready 5th is a pretty good sign, I guess. But Gift is just super strong. Just take the ready. I think it's between those two cards. I liked our Confidant a lot, but maybe not with Treasure Cruise and stuff. Animate Dead is also a thing, but I think we're just gonna take the ready and see where we end up. Gifts I'm probably going to play no matter what, but I think the ready has a pretty high upside. So we got Slow Vampiric Tutor, Sneak Attack, Sour of Temptation, Isochrome Scepter and Compulsive Research. I do like Imperial Seal in general, but I think this might be a compulsive strategy. Yeah, that might be the case. I mean, Corridor is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna take compulsive. Here we have a Plateau if we want it. Flame Tongue, Izzet Charm might be the pick. No artifacts whatsoever. That's pretty disappointing. Yeah, it's either Flame Tongue or Is the Charm, and I think Is the Charm is just better. We do have an artifact here. I guess Python Needle is also an artifact. The Abyss is pretty good. Living Death is pretty good. Manowar is okay. I could take Sphinx's Revelation and maybe not play the Thoughtseize. Play like Yes Guy. Or not play red. I think... Yeah, I think he's gonna take Sphinx's Revelation, but I'm not sure about that. Now it might be time to pick up Lightning Bolt. So, Tesseract didn't wheel, I'm not surprised. Young Pyromancer is a nice pickup. So this could be some kind of Grixis deck maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna take Young Pyromancer. So right now the red is not in. And then it's kinda close between Thoughtseize and black or white with Revelation. It kinda depends. Frantic Search is probably not in. As it stands right now, judging on what we have seen. I don't think it's worth discarding a card to maybe draw more cards. I mean, Thought Scour is one thing, but we will probably not play that. Probably not play that. Could potentially play Nicol Bolas. I guess we take Chandra. Chandra is nice. And here we take Sulfuric Vortex. Sure. Not certain that we will play that, but... And here I guess Journey is better than the rest. And... Ooh... I'm just gonna take Isochron Scepter. I like that card a lot. And a Ranger of Fears, which we will not play. So we have one black card and two white cards that we could play. I think we have a decent spell-based start here. So that's nice. We need... I mean, something powerful would be nice. Yeah, this is more like it. We got Balance, which is one of the most broken cards ever. Dig Through Time and Opposition and Scalding Tarn. I'm very interested in Dig Through Time, I have to say. But Balance is a very potent card. I mean, if we could go like some fast mana into Isochron Scepter, we could probably force them to get rid of a lot. Opposition is better if you have it earlier. Right now we have one creature, so I think he's gonna take Dig Through Time and not look back. And that makes me pretty happy on the card draw department. Here we could actually take a Vidalcan Shackles. Also have a Johnny Vengeance. I guess Brainstorm, but that's not super relevant. We have a Seething Song if we were trying to go Storm, but we haven't really seen anything. But I guess if... let's say that we're trying to go Storm anyway. We have a pretty good start of that, actually. But if no one else is taking the Storm card, Seething Song should wheel. So I'm thinking either Vidalcan Shackles or a Johnny Vengeance. I don't think Brainstorm is for us, we have 0 fetches. A Johnny would push us into white. And Vidalcan Shackles, right now we have 1, 2... Yeah, I'm just gonna take Vidalcan Shackles. I like the card a lot. Ooh, there's a Time Spiral. Ooh, Time Spiral. So what do we have? We have Sword, Yawgmoth's Will in the same pack. Jeez. And Dark Petition. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Yawgmoth's Will, I think. It's still a pretty decent deck to support some kind of Storm strategy. I mean, we have Frantic Search and we have some good disruption and card selection and card draw. Then it we kinda need to wheel Time Spiral, but I think that would be possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, maybe. I think Time Spiral has a higher chance of wheeling than Yawgmoth's Will, so I'm gonna take that. We could actually just play this as well. What do we have? Signet, pretty good. Repeal Firebolt. Counterspell is nice. Thran Dynamo is nice. Mox Diamond and Lionside Diamond both are pretty strong. I was taking Lionside Diamond here. That's also a card that it will wheel if no one else is playing Storm, which it kinda suggests no one is. So let's say we take that. We still don't have a Storm card, which is something to keep in mind. People would take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're probably not wheeling Mox or Signet. Maybe Mox is just better. Maybe Thran Dynamo is better. Let's just take Lionside Diamond. Alright, more really good cards. We have Electrolyze, Preordain and Polluted Delta. And I think we don't have a single duel yet, so there's no real reason to pick up Polluted Delta. But Preordain seems like it's just made for this deck. Ores of Signet, Careful Study, Inquisition, and some stuff. It could have been some kind of reanimation hybrid, I guess. Here I think it's between Careful Study and Ores of Signet. It's an off-color Signet, which is kind of bad, but I guess we can maybe splash the Revelation. Since we have passed all the reanimation cards, it's not really worth taking Careful Study. Sneak Attack is also gone, so it's like, I don't think that's happening. So it's like Ores of Signet or Inquisition. How much disruption do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Inquisition could be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. And here we have Regrowth and Ralsarek. That's basically it. I guess Utter End if you really want to. So are we gonna splash green for Regrowth or just play Ralsarek? I think we just play Ralsarek. Here we have more good options. We have Dual Cast Mage, which can dual caster not that much actually. Murderous Cut, which is a potent removal spell, and Roast. I don't think we can afford more graveyard stuff, so I think it's just Roast here. Or is it Dual Cast Mage? Maybe it's just Dual Cast Mage. Nah, let's just take Roast. I think we have enough creature removal, but I'm not sure. Ogre of Bolas, am I gonna play that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably yes. I don't need Terminate, it's better than the other stuff, but I'd rather just have that card. And Seething Song wheeled, as did Ajani Vengeance, but Seething Song is the card I wanted. So Time Spiral did not wheel, and that's a shame, but Dark Petition did, so guess we have to settle for that. Or maybe this was the Time Spiral pack. Either way, it didn't wheel. I think we just take Repeal. I like Repeal. This is looking pretty good. So let's see. Cards that could be cut. Lightning Bolt, Roast, Isochrone Scepter probably. Pyromancer could be nice anyway. Shackles. Not certain about Chandra. Exiling the top card is pretty loose. So those I could see go. The thing is that if we don't get Brain Freeze or Tendrils, we kinda have to transition back into a value deck instead. But all of those cards goes well there, so then we have to cut like 1, 2, 3 cards, maybe 4 from this deck. So I think we will get there on both ends. I guess we just take Urborg here actually. It's a pretty nice fixer. We don't really need Magma Jet. Maybe we will splash Revelation if we get to... if we have to play the value, maybe more like control deck. Then we could splash like Journey and Revelation. There we go, power! I'm gonna slam Ox Sapphire. Let's see. Sarkin is pretty sweet, Mental Misstep is nice. 2 Signets, I would play either right now. Badlands I would also play. And Sulphur Falls and Umesawa's GTA. So, but Mox Sapphire is perfect. Just the card I'm looking for. Building Storm Count and doing everything. It's just the best card by far. Okay, let's see. Bargain. And a Cabal Ritual. I think that will wheel though. Probe, Sword of Ball in Mind is obviously pretty strong. A lot of lands, but none for us. I could take Jace. Or it's Slam Bargain. We do have card draw, I think, so we don't really need that. And I think Cabal Ritual will wheel. So that leaves us with no cards. I could take Probe. We don't need to take Rift Bolt or anything like that because we have Roast and Lightning Bolt and Lisa Charm if we really need to. Maybe just take Bargain. Or maybe just take Cabal Ritual so I know I will get it. Or Bargain. Do I take Bargain? I don't think this is a bargain deck. I'm just gonna take Cabal Ritual. Still looking for that Storm card though. We have Gush. Do we have any good combos with that? We could discard it with Compulsive Research. Chain Lightning we don't need, nor Necrotol. I don't think we can play High Tide. We could take Baleful Strix. Is it better than Gush? Yeah, probably. I kinda like Baleful Strix in this deck. It's an interactive card that doesn't cost us anything. How many spells do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's a pretty good chance that Ogre of Bolas will hit. So that's nice. And now it's probably too late to get any more power cards. But that's fine. We have Palinchron, which doesn't do anything. We have Necropotence, which is good, but as I said, we already have like Treasure Cruise, Dig, Dark Petition. We have card draw, that's not the issue. We could take a land, or we could take Deck Fade, and we don't need Duress. Do we want Deck Faden? Probably we want Deck Faden, yes. It cycles through our deck and steals their artifacts. Another sword. Moat, Grave Titan, not really. We have a Cryptic Command, but it's so expensive. Not gonna play Wasteland. Don't really need Force Spike. Could take Smash to Smithereens, but it doesn't feel like we need that either. Live Voldarn is cool. We don't care about Wasteland. One thing we could do is take Grave Titan and have that as like our backup finish plan. Or if we want to transcend into the control deck. I think that's the only card that I can imagine playing of those. There it is, Tendrils of Agony, whew. And Memory Jar, no. And Wheel of Fortune. Will Memory Jar wheel? We have to take Tendrils, obviously. I think we have enough to string together a few spells and a decent Tendrils. It's not like the most broken deck ever, but Yawgmoth's Will help with that. So we will just slam tendrils, but hopefully Memory Jar will wheel. Spell Pierce I could see being a card. That gives us a pretty good suit of anti-stuff. Wooded Foothills doesn't get anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Spell Pierce. Another sword. Lodestone Golem. I'm probably taking that because I don't want to play against it. Yeah, I don't care about the rest. There is a Thalia waiting somewhere. I mean, we could play like Lightning Bolt or something. Let's see, one Signet Wield, Mental Misstep, and stuff. So do we want Mental Misstep or Signet? I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a pretty good amount of disruptive elements. I don't really like the Signet. I'm just gonna take Mental Misstep. Play 16 lands, I think. We have a Mox already, and yeah, I think that's fine, and a Signet. Probe. I don't recall what card I was thinking about taking instead of Cabal Ritual. Yawgmoth's Bargain. Yeah, I'm gonna play Probe and 15 lands then. And Dragon Skull Summit is actually a good one. Thank you. Urborg. Do we play Necropotence? Still don't think so, but maybe. If you can't control it, it's not that good. And here we can choose between two anti-creatures, I guess. I go with the cheaper one. And I don't think I will be playing Wheel of Fortune, but maybe. And I will not be playing that. Alright, interesting. Is there already a thing? No. Sphinx's Revelation? Probably not. I think we can transcend into a pretty nice control anti-creature deck. Let's see. It's easier to just move down stuff. I mean, first of all, how do I win? I can win via Storm and Tendrils, Young Pyromancer, and that's about it. So it's damage all the way. I could play Shackles. I don't think Chandra is for this deck. Wheel could be a thing. More anti-creatures. This is basically the stuff I could play. Do I want to cut anything? I might want to cut one card. How do I handle creatures? I have two disruptive hand disruption spells, a counter spell, and is a charm. It's not that much. Maybe I want Lightning Bolt to roast. Probably just Lightning Bolt. It could be a thing. I guess I have Baleful Strix too. Maybe Ralsark is not for this deck. It doesn't seem like he's doing that much. Nah, Ralsark can go. I like all the other cards, I think. Necro. First of all, triple black is pretty hard, and as I said, if you can't control it, like sacrifice it or produce a lot of mana the turn after, it's not that great, and I cannot do that probably. Grave Titan is a backup plan. I don't need roast. Isochron Scepter is interesting because we can imprint Cabal Ritual or maybe it's the Charm, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think it's enough good targets. Wheel of Fortune. We have no way of returning cards from the graveyard besides Yawgmoth's Will. So if that goes to the graveyard, we're out. I don't think this is a Wheel of Fortune deck. If I had more Signets, maybe. So that leaves us with, do I want to play Vedalken Shackles over, for example, Lightning Bolt? That might be true. how would the mana base look like? We will have 15 lands, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably play like 3 mountains or something. So that's 5, and swamps we could play like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably play like 4 swamps and Urborg. So that's 9. That would give us 6 islands. Unless I want to cut something for another land. We do have Mox Sapphire as well, so we are already playing 16 lands. Let's add it up. I think we're good with 3 mountains. That gives us 4 sources, and we only really need 1. And yeah, we have those. So 3 swamps plus Urborg and 7 islands. 4 red sources, and we don't really need it that badly, so I guess we actually have 5 red sources, so that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. I think that's the lowest we can get away with, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black sources, but this helps a lot. Yeah, I kinda like that. If we're playing against a creature-less deck, Shackles is so bad, so I guess I have plenty of ways to discard it. And we can bring in another removal spell. Could bring in Isochron Scepter if we want to. Great Titan could be great if we're playing against some kind of mid-rangey creature deck, since this just wins the game by itself. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna be running. So I'll see you shortly for the first match.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. You can find us on Twitter at MagicGathStrat, Facebook /MagicGatheringStrat, or on the web, magicgatheringstrat.com. There you can find articles and free prize-supported leagues. This is all brought to you by our Patreons and cardhoarder.com. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/MagicGatheringStrat.